one win in the Europa League group stage is worth, like, what? I don't know. I haven't done the exact math. About a little less than a quarter of our current bank balance, and a draw is a little less than 10% of our bank balance. Let's go do the draw, boys and girls. Yeah, come on. I think, let me check actually. Yeah, I think this is episode 99, my friends, and what a way to come into it. Did I go mow the yard and come right back after taking a shower to record because we're the Europa League group stage? Yes, I did. Have I looked at your comments from episode 98? No, I haven't. I hope you understand. I'm a little excited. I'm a lot excited, my friends, until the board says we can't afford to do training facilities, and then I'm going to be I'm going to wait till we have as much money as humanly possible from TV revenue, gate receipts, and obviously if we could get a win and like a draw, like goals, right, in the group stage, I think we'd be very, very, very happy. I just want to show you. I was looking at this earlier. One, look at that, a little bit of a dip. But we've bounced right back, boys and girls. But rent at our stadium, nominal. It's so little, the game doesn't even charge you. That is, maybe it does at some point, but it's not enough to list. Basic training facilities, basic youth facilities. In case you're wondering about George Marsh, you're like, what are you doing? So, Stevenage? I've never played in England, so hopefully that you'll give me a little leeway there. Not only are they paying the $1,500 a week of his wages, they have great training facilities, something we currently do not have. And when I look at our squad, right, let's go to the team report. We've got Harry White, Marsh, Russell, Galbraith back here. We have Thompson can play back here as well. 6 more players, right? Jim Fox on loan. We got Zuck O'Neill. But when you just look at this, like these right here, Harry White, Galbraith, Russell, all 3 starting. We have a 4th spot at DM, Harry White starting. So there's 4 spots. We got, 4 players there. Jim Fox is 5, Marsh is 6, Thompson is 7, O'Neill is 7.5. But it's like, if we can loan him out to reduce, especially before I didn't think we were going to win that either of those games and get into the Europa League, then it's kind of like, it helps us reduce our wage budget. It gets him more playing time. And of the players we have, yes, he's rated as the 4th best midfielder. He's had 11 starts and 7 subs. He's on a 6.67. Of course, he's on a 7.23 in the Champions League, but, that was, you could argue a little bit earlier in the season. He just hasn't been incredible. He's expensive. It's like putting him in the shop window, gets his price up there maybe a little bit, gets him some more playing time, which is what he needs, and then we can reassess. He's on contract until essentially, what is that, 16 months from now, something like that. So assuming that they accept that contract, I think it's good business. Jim Fox, I'm a little worried about. They've gone back to playing him in a ball-winning midfielder role, and I talked to the manager about it, and they were like, well, I could just not play him. And I'm like, well, no, you're paying his wages if you could play him, because I don't know if he's quite strong enough to come back and slot right back into one of those spots. But he's got 16 starts, so I guess that's okay. He's playing a 6.87. I'm a little disappointed about the attributes going down because he is playing, and they have good training facilities. So am I bearing the lead here? Yes, I am. Let's go through our setup. What I realized in that last game is I know he's like betting into the squad, but we definitely didn't start Daniel Janadu, which I don't know. I'm curious to see the comments now. I'm recording this where I haven't seen those. I think I mentioned that. But like, if you look at the ratings, Janadu is better. Although I think you can make the argument from a goalkeeping standpoint, he has more green overall. Like, he's a more balanced player. Maybe, like, yes, his reflexes are 14, but his first touch and his handling when we play a sleeper keeper isn't as good as aerial reaches. Like, he's got better physicals. He's growing into it. So obviously we're going to rotate here. Also, Spence and Galbraith are going to miss the first game in the Europa League for yellow card accumulation. So we have rotated Gary Martin and Dean Doyle in with Josh Collins. Paddy O'Connor. I think we're going to have him start just to kind of like maintain that back line, and then we'll rotate somebody in the next game against Waterford. I almost said Watford. Huh. We're bringing in Jack Thompson. I'm undecided on I guess I would play Galbraith depending on when the next Europa League or the first Europa League group stage game is, because, well, he's not going to play in that. Tom Caffrey is a 17-year-old that we're trying to develop and get some playing time. So is 6th place the best time to do that? Maybe, maybe not. Paul Russell may start. Maybe Zach O'Neill. I'm not sure. Maybe Paul Russell. But we're definitely going to bring in Thordegeir Eriksson and Gavin Wilkinson. And now I do believe I buried the lead enough. My plan, sorry, unless the Europa League game is like the next game, is to hop ahead and to show you these two games, or one. I've already rambled on enough. Probably show you the Georgia game, and then maybe Malta in the next Europa League game. It's also interesting. You may have seen this on the schedule. I'm sorry, this is all over. I'm a little excited, and I'm trying to like not just show everything to you all at once. We do have the Urenbru Cup second round against Berketen, and that's exactly how it sounds. That game becomes a who cares. We're gonna play our under 19s, and the Finn Harps EA Sports Cup final. I'm a little torn because we have won the title. There it is. 4 seasons in a row. Does it really matter? No. Especially because now it's 18 grand, right? Like a couple days ago, 18 grand was a lot of money to us. It just in the grand scheme, it doesn't matter as much. Although let's take a look at the Finn Harps. They're currently 7th. So like, I think you could make the argument we could play like a Darren Walsh, Johnny Doherty, you gotta say the there, or Adeyinka with Zach O'Neill, Charlie Rowan, rotate in some under 19s that we've got. Oh yeah, some Gray Stars, something. You're Matt Capper, come on lad, into that game, because obviously right now Europa League, number one thing. Like it's not that the league's not important. We got 2 games in hand and a 4-point lead. We got to keep that up. We're playing Waterford next. They got the 12 points back, so they're not. I mean, look at this. 36-39 takes you from 9th to 5th, and then Limerick, poor Limerick. I know we have somebody in the comments. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm kind of tired right now. Who loves Limerick, and they're going down is the reality. So we've got 10 more league games to play. Math. But the Europa League. Okay. All right. I've done this enough to all of us. We are in. You can't see this side of the screen. Well, yeah, you can if I move. Tottenham, Marseille, Schalke, Villarreal, Besiktas, Roma, Arsenal, Leipzig, Real Sociedad, Athletica Bilbao, CSKA Moscow, Fiorentina are the 1 seeds. We are down here with the likes of the mighty CSKA Sofia, Excelsior, Viitorul Konstanța, KF Shekndia, Valur Reykjavik, Iceland, Dynamo Tisibli, FC Nordland, Bohemians Praha, Amiens SC, CFR Cluj, Dynamo Bucuresti. That's the mighty Europa League draw for us. Our what is this? Is this our coefficient? Is that what this means? Yes. Is a 4.5. That's pretty low. I guess Denmark being a 4.0 is, or maybe is that our clubs or our country? Okay, that's our club. Because I was like, wait a minute, because Denmark is up here with Copenhagen on a 30. I was like, huh? Very confused. Thanks for you that I've already left the comment while I was saying those words. So we have the what? 1, 2, 3, tied for 4th worst coefficient, whatever that number means. I think it's coefficient. I don't know that. This is just something that doesn't happen very often in my saves. We're just gonna sit back and enjoy this. It's gonna take some time in the video. We're already 9 or 10 minutes in. I hope you enjoy. Hope your day's going well. Whose group do we want to be in? Florentina? Beşiktaş, maybe? Turkey? I'm just looking at the countries, right? Like, okay. What's the worst league? Turkey or Russia? I mean, it doesn't matter because we're going to get drawn where we get drawn, but I just think Spanish club, German club, probably not where you want to be. Obviously, Arsenal or Tottenham, English club, not where you want to be. Okay, Group I is looking pretty tasty. CSKA Moscow and Rangers. I mean, so come on. Like, does it matter? Should we just be satisfied, right? Should we just be satisfied? Or should we be satisfied if we get training facilities out of the deal? That's what it comes down to. I'm thinking Group D is not looking like a good one anymore. Okay, here we go, boys. Okay. All right, Group C. Villarreal, Olympiacos, Inca Maribor. That's Cultured Left Foot did a great series on that on YouTube. You should check it out. He went like 150 episodes or something crazy. Kind of in the same vein of what we're doing here. And so we end up in Group C, my friends. For a second there, Mike, this is how we're ranked? No. Let me know what you think about that draw. Let's go find out who we play first, when we play them, what is going to happen. Can we get 4 points off of Inca Maribor? Right, Slovenian team. I don't know how strong the Greek league is, to be honest with you. Let's go. I don't have a load. Okay. Maybe that helps. Maybe I should start loading the leagues because I don't have any of these. Maybe I have Villarreal. Okay, I have Villarreal. I don't have the other leagues loaded. That's not me trying to, it's just me trying to make sure my game plays and doesn't come falling down. So let me know in the comments because now I'm recording like really close to the comments. Should I go in? It's too late for leagues that start in June and July or August or whatever. But should I, for next season, add the top level leagues in some of those countries? All of those countries? That seems a little aggressive. You know, I could show you, I guess. This is what we have right now. Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, obviously England. But should I drop some of these, right? Like we just loaned somebody to a League 2 team. So should I drop the Vanarama National League North and South? Obviously we got Germany, Netherlands, Iceland because they're nearby. Italy, USA, Spain, Scotland I could probably drop, you would imagine, the bottom 3. Northern Ireland, probably the bottom 2 or 1, maybe. You know, I have a 233,000 players, which is above the limit of 125,000. You can't see the 233. There it is. But I've got a awesome computer, so it runs okay. But should I drop like some of these lower leagues? If so, which ones? And add in other leagues, and if so, which ones? Because there's so many, right? Like I don't think I can add the Turkish league, the Swiss league, the Swedish league, the Spanish, the Slovenian league, the Slovakian league. Like I can't add all of those. So, and you don't know if, you know, we win the league and go back to the Champions League. You don't know who you would pull, who you would draw either. So let me know what you think about that. All right. Oh, the EA Sports Cup final's been rearranged, lads. Yeah. Lots of rearranging. All right, our first game is going to be Olympiacos. Oh, that's tough. Okay, so Sligo's in 5th. So our backups are going to get some playing time in these games here. The kind of rotational players here. Look at all the blue lines. That is so exciting. It's also kind of jacked up. For some reason, my schedule does this now. I have to click schedule twice to get it to break up for the actual months. But look at all the blue. So backups, starter / rotation, starters, backups / under 19s, back to starters. Come on, boys. I mean, look at the end of the season, we've got these huge gaps because we don't have games because of the league schedule. That's a bit odd. So, like, do we have to schedule friendlies in November to keep our legs, or to keep our match sharpness up? I had not considered that. Let me know if you've done this before. Should I do that? Okay. Let's hop forward now and go play Georgia, and then I'll show you who we've called up. This just happened. It's really unfortunate it just happened. Now I'm kind of hoping somebody pulls up injured and we can call them in for the upcoming games. But Callum O'Hare, who I've been begging to come play for, is like, no, I'm playing for England. No, I'm playing for England. No, I'm going to play for England. Finally has agreed to, but he agreed too late. I can't actually call him up for this set of games. But it's whoever gets him to play a game first. Oh, we have to wait. Okay, at least it's October. He's got to wait a month. Like, mate, you just made the decision. We got a game in 5 days, or 6 days. Like, sorry, but that's exciting. Here we go. So we lost the Waterford game because I rotated too much, but I'm not that concerned about it. I'm a little concerned about it. But I mean, look at the competitions we're involved in, right? We're in the Champions League. So 1, 2, 3 knocked out, 4 in the final, 5. Well, that's not really a competition. 6, and the board wants us to get to the third round. Ha. But we got a 4-point lead and a game in hand against Shamrock Rovers. Was it disappointing to lose against Waterford? Yes, but considering the congestion in our schedule, I'm not that jammed up about it. I'm going to be jammed up if the board gets unhappy that if we don't make it to the third round of this cup, when we've got a league game and then a Europa League game and then a cup final and then a league. I mean, look at that's just insane. So we're focused on generating revenue right now. So how much? I don't even know how much this pays. 10K. Not enough to be forcing us to play starters when we've got a league game. I would like to rest our players for like a little bit because this is a brutal run. All right, Ireland. We take on Georgia today, my friends. This is what our squad looks like. So we've got, well, not Martin Gannon. No. Gavin Bazunu is always starting. Will Shaw on the right back with Paddy Woods backing him up. Paddy Woods has more games. Will Shaw has got 4 starts in the Scottish Premiership on a 7.1. The league just started, versus Paddy Woods is on 24 in the Irish Premier League on a 6.84. So he's the weaker of the two, I think, based on that recent form, potentially. And so Will Shaw starts today. Masterson and Shane Duffy are going to be our center backs. We only have one center back. I was rushed when I was doing this last time. And so we got Charles Ademo, who will start the next game, and then these guys maybe rotate one of them. I mean, obviously, if we could do well, we'd like to rotate Charles in and rest one of them. Not a lot of center back options available, really. Kevin O'Connor and Tom Field. Kevin O'Connor's got 25 starts for Major League Soccer on a 6.98. Looks pretty good. Tom Field has only got 2 subs at the championship level, but his attributes are better. But he's not as match sharp. I kind of want to go with Kevin O'Connor. It seems like a mistake. Michael Maguire, we all know and love. Speedy right winger. Only has 1 sub in the Premier League. He's on a first team contract with Tottenham, which is a bit unfortunate. They picked him up on a free. He's on a first team contract. That's amazing. Josh Cullen. He's got 7 starts in the championship with Hull City, playing well, deep lying playmaker for us. Jake Doyle Hayes, 7 starts in the championship with Southampton on a 7.06, playing well. We dropped the other guy, Jeff Hendrick. He's 33, and it was only because he only had 1 substitute appearance, which you could say Michael Maguire, but Michael Maguire is significantly better and younger. And I told him, mate, I dropped you because you're not playing. He was like, okay, cool. I'll get to working on playing. Connor Ronan, 3 starts in the championship with Norwich. Not great, but okay. Jordan Graham is going to come in on the left wing. He's got 3 starts for this team. Yeah. Pacos de Ferreira. He's on a 7-2-3, though. I mean, it's only 3 games, but I'm just saying. Adam Ida is going to lead the line. 7 goals in 7 starts on a 7-5-4 for Norwich. He's doing all right. He's doing all right, lads. You'll notice we dropped Potter. Oh, I should know these names. It's just been a while, like I said, since I recorded. Parrott, not Potter. He has 1 start in the Cheka trade with Tottenham. It's not going well. I told him, I was like, mate, you've got to be playing. Now, you could argue, call him up, show that he could do the job. Maybe he gets some game time after that. But, mate, you're not playing. I got to play guys that are playing. So, Adam Ida is going to lead the line. But we got Sean Maguire coming back in. I've only had like 40 different things in the papers saying, oh, Sean Maguire's not been called in. Well, mate, he's 31, He's good. His physicals are going to start tailing off. But he's here. We got Neil O'Donovan. With his 1 cap. I think he's going to be good. So he's on the bench. Ryan Cassidy would be the starter. He's got a bruised jaw, so we're not going to risk it. For some reason, a bruised jaw gives you 84%. I think that's a little aggressive. Sean Maguire had team commitments and is coming in late. Michael Duffy covers the left wing. Callum Thompson is back in the midfield. Liam Kelly. Robin Council is a right winger, uncapped, but he is eligible for England. So we are going to get him in the mix here just to lock him in. I'd like his technicals to get better. He's not going to play today, but he's got really good physicals and he's got potential. So it's like, again, my theory is I know like he hasn't declared yet, but I don't want to give him a chance to. He's 18. Let's snag him now. Maybe it'll raise his profile. He's in League One, 2 goals, 2 assists on a 6.96. He's doing okay, but he's got really good physicals. Can we get him a cap and some exposure to go potentially get a better deal? We've also called in Martin Gannon to potentially get a first cap, like a late substitution in that Malta game. Again, just trying to cap young players that he's got Scottish eligibility. And Christy Pym was our other, like our 30-year-old, has fallen down to like 2-star. Wasn't playing. I was like, ooh, that's not good. It's also not good that Bazanu is now on a backup contract. That's not ideal. But I mean, he's 23. He's definitively our best keeper. So don't be crazy. Pretty close odds, which is a bit surprising. We got 3 wins and a loss to Germany at the end of the game. I'll say that and we'll get beat down here. We're going to go with our, 4-3-2-1 asymmetric, I guess is what we're calling it. I could play him up here. We'll see how it goes, just because I'm not as sure as how they'll do, Let's just kind of rotate some guys in, essentially. This is fine. Can you sense the confidence? The highs and lows of the series, right? Yeah, Europa League, lose to Waterford. Ooh, what's going on with the national team? Pick up where you left off. You scored, something. What was it, like 5 goals last time? I'd really like a team talk to go well at some point. My players can play football in any weather. I'm looking forward to the game. Tough game. Blah de blah. Let's get some sound. Okay, we've sold it out. Unlike for Cabinteely games, apparently folks only show up for the national team. Fair play, I suppose. Come on, boys. It said that they were vulnerable to 4-4-2, but I'm not sure. I kind of wonder if the team scouting reports are really all that accurate. I don't know. Like, wouldn't it depend on who you're playing? Like, if you play Germany, what formation Germany plays, like, yeah, you're going to be vulnerable and give up a lot of chances to that formation, is I guess what I mean. Does that apply to the rest of the opposition that you face? Like, are you vulnerable to it because of the opponent or because you're vulnerable to it? You know what I'm saying? Come on, boys. They've had 80% possession of the first 2 minutes and 23 seconds. No penalty. Good. I get nervous about penalties in that type of situation. Okay, first game of the season aside from I can't remember if Bazunu had a cup game or anything like that, but come on, Manchester City, loan him out. Ida, Ida. Oh, in one-on-one with the keeper, kicks it into his gut. Like, doesn't even have to bend or dive to make the save. Oh, this looks like a penalty, doesn't it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no, it's for them. Oh. I definitely thought that was on us. Not gonna lie. Of course, we'll concede against 10. That'll be good. Hey, you might watch, you know, there's only 10, guys. You might watch the... Okay, here we go. We're just drawing them up. We're just drawing them in. Part of our trap. Cullen. Oh, yeah. Maguire. Oh, heavy touch, mate. Okay, brings it down. Jordan Graham. Back in the good graces of the national... He's doing this. Or was he rubbing his... Yeah, as he was doing... You can't start doing it with my other hand. There it is. Yeah. We're going to watch every Ireland national team goal. I'm just telling you. I still think Maguire's got a heavy touch for some reason. But he does him in. They're against 10. Domination should happen here. Of course, I'll say that we'll get... Iceland? Double red card? Smells like it, doesn't it? Okay, Cullen. Well, we're going to pull Maguire up, I think, into the attacking winger role. That makes sense against 10, right? He doesn't know it as well. Maybe it'll help him learn it a little bit. Okay, deflected. All right, lads. You see what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't know it as well. So maybe if we move him up there against 10, he'll learn it. You know, he'll have a stroke of inspiration. And is this a chance for us to really, like, bang home some goals and goal differential? Could that help us out in the final standings? I'm not going to go full on attacking just yet. We're going to see. We're going to let this kind of settle in. Okay. All right. That was weird. The camera did a weird thing. Weird things happen with the camera these days. Okay. O'Connor to Ronan. What's he got? He's got O'Connor. Pings it over. It kind of like chipped it over that number 6 there. Oh, Cullen tries to, you know, curve it into the upper corner there. Not quite Messi-esque. That was the attempt, though. Just a rough clearance by the keeper. Kevin O'Connor. Oh, it deflects. Graham breaks it down and then slots it home for the brace. Jordan Graham. Yeah, that's it. That's it. A little somersault action. Stewards aren't excited at all. I guess they're doing their jobs. They're well trained. I just told you we were going to watch every goal, but then I remembered that these games are a bit longer on extended highlights. They're still good, though. Graham having a good game. I mean, like, what is that, 17 or 18-minute brace, something like that? Headed away. Doyle Hayes. This is going to be a battering, I feel. Ronan, okay. Waited for Maguire to come back on his run. Plays it back to Ronan. Out to Kevin O'Connor, who's come up in space. Lots of room, and then is closed down by 2 players. You'd think we'd have, like, 3 players open at that point, right? You just doing math. Oh, that was good. And I mean, even the finish was good. That was a good save. You might be thinking, we should go key highlights. You got 2 goals and 10 men on the opposition. No. We're going to enjoy any victory we can in World Cup qualification. Doyle Hayes out to Graham again. Okay, he goes for a bit of a run. Okay, peels it back around. Shane Duffy, calm as you like, to Cullen. Out on the wing to Shaw. Comes up. Oh, this is like... It's weird having players with technical ability. I mean, I'm not saying our Cabinteely players, but, you know, we don't have, like, dark green stats all over the place. Which are the really good ones. Maguire, I thought he was going to try and ping that home. Instead, plays it out to the wing back, who gets it to Graham, who gets it to Doyle Hayes, who sends it into the second, third row there. What's the booing for? Huh? Was it for the keeper for taking too much time? You're trying to burn the clock already. All right. Ball over the top doesn't work. Masterson plays it. Duffy, nice and calm. Shane Duffy, the rock of the back line. We do need some replacements. I'm just saying. We need to develop some center backs. Shane Duffy can't play forever. Doyle Hayes plays it out. Graham out to Shaw. Overlapping. Plays it in. Graham go for the hat trick and he gets it. A 22-minute, 57-second hat trick. Jordan Graham. He's in stellar form. We'll watch this one. Look at his run. He's kind of in space there, and then he cuts back. He like pulls up the run, and then up is that was delicious. Ronan. Oh, Can we get another 5 or 6 goal game? That would be incredible, my friends. Doyle Hayes drives forward, can't get it. Kevin O'Connor, mate. What are you taking your time for? I like to see him take a driving run with that. Graham steps on it, but nobody's in the middle. Ronan gets back to it. Back to Kevin O'Connor. Plays. I thought he was gonna play it. Who's that? Hello, Doyle Hayes. I like the wind up. Gonna pass it now. Easy, mate. Easy. We might have to go key highlight in the second half. I'm on 15 minutes right now. And we are at not even 30 minutes. Doyle Hayes collects it. Cullen, he's got the overlapping wingback. Shaw, draws the defender. McGuire tries the chip. We're gonna. It may if we keep getting highlights every 3 minutes, we're gonna go to key highlights in the second half. 14 shots, 9 on target. Graham with the hat trick. Ida on a 6.7. We may rest him and bring in like O'Donovan. I'm just saying. Ronan on a 6.6, mate. I mean, so when you look at the ratings, Kevin O'Connor and Will Shaw having great games. Jordan Graham dominating game. Everybody else is kind of mediocre, to be honest with you. So maybe we don't have the room to do all these subs because here comes Chakvet. Oh, what a save! What is that? I'm not used to seeing that out of a goalkeeper. Oh. He rushed out and then beep, tipped it away. Okay, lads. Now that they're tired, let's demand more. No one cares. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't realize it was already halftime. Okay. Keep it going, lads. I'm not making any changes just yet, just because those other ratings aren't very good. Right? The last thing we want to do, like 3 goals is not comfortable enough for me to be like, yeah, call off the dogs, right? Like, let's go get 5, 6 goals. Boost up our goal differential, build some confidence. Complacency is kicking in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's a bruised ankle, mate. Okay, you can bounce back from a bruised ankle. It's just a bruised ankle. Is he coming back? 54, 55? Is he going to keep coming back? Baby, come back. You're on a 9.0, and it's a bruise. How bad can it be? He's on his run. It can't hurt that bad. Graham. Overlapped by O'Connor, plays it to Ronan or Graham, but gets to Ronan. Doyle Hayes takes a couple touches. It falls. Oh, he intercepted it. He had an on-rushing attacker that he kind of got in the way of there. McGuire closes him down. Putting pressure on the keeper. He just pings it out. Kevin O'Connor with his boo-boo. He got boo-boo. He's going to be out for 6 weeks after this. It's going to be like a sprained ankle ligaments or something. Oh, how has that not gone in? That was an amazing cross. That was on point. That was one of those they'd say it was easier to or it was harder to miss. We keep having highlights where I can't tell if he's at 59%. I can't tell if it's gone down since it has it peaked in terms of his attributes. Goalkeeper coming all the way out. Nice. They are pinned back. O'Connor. Okay, Graham. He had the overlap, mate. He could have gotten a good cross in there. All right. I mean, he's played well. Let's bring in Tom Field, though. All right. And hope that it doesn't send him home. That's my only worry for the second game. Not that he would start after having started this game, but you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be losing nobody. Ida, you are not playing well, mate. Neil O'Donovan, come on in. What can you do? You can do a job. That's fine. Ronan. I got to remember, I only got 3 subs, so we could take McGuire off and bring on Robin Council. I think that's what we're going to do. He knows the winger. We'll put him on support. getting his international debut in a 3-0 with a 3-0 lead against a 10-man Georgia. Not a bad way to do it. Gets him his cap. Now we can play Maguire in the Malta game if we needed to. Oh, Field. Thought he was going to be an impact sub coming in there and almost banging one home immediately. I know I didn't go to key highlights. It's gone a little bit faster. Things have kind of calmed down because complacency, I think. Let's get a fourth, boys. Okay, Field. There you go. There you go. Oh, Donovan. I'm sorry. I'm kind of in love with that name. Oh, Donovan. He's showing Adam Ida, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming in, your spot's not guaranteed. You got good backups who come in at 91% physicality or physical fitness, and immediately comes in and scores, where you had pretty much, 78th minute? Was it like 50 plus minutes with 10 men on the field? And you couldn't get one in? I'm just saying. Now, his runs may have opened up the space for Graham, like I'm not saying, but he's still only on a 6.5. I hope you've watched this whole thing. I've enjoyed it. There you go, Masterson. Maybe I should have rotated a center back. That's a fair critique if you've got it. But we're at 80%. They played well. The partnership, that's unbelievable. I'm very happy, boys. We've now scored like 9 in a row. Right? Again, schedule gets jacked up. 9 in a row. 10 in a row, because Troy Parrott. Yes. I'm just saying. It looks pretty tasty. A bruised ankle. 3 days. Ooh. Okay. I can't even say anything to him. He just knows how good he is. And again, three starts, a goal, and assist on 7-2-3. He brought that form with him, I think you could say, for sure. Oh, okay. Germany beat the Czech Republic 4-0, which is good for us. It's a 7-point gap halfway through. We got 5 games left, my friends. Let's say, okay, let's just dream a little bit, okay? If we win our 3 games against Georgia, Kazakhstan, and Malta, that's 9 points. If we lose to Germany and draw to Czech Republic, that's a point. So 10 points would be 22. Is that enough to get to the next round? We'd have to be in this second place team's table. I know we're getting a little aggressive here. Okay? We got 12 points in 5 games. So, okay, Sweden could have 12 points in 5 games. I'm just looking at our competition. Romania and Greece are in 10. Serbia could have 13. That could be an issue. England's got 12. They're behind Turkey. Italy or Slovakia would have 12. So, it's not a lock. If we could get a result against Germany and have 23 points, that'd be unbelievable. My friends, okay, that's on 9-8. That's in 3 days. Let me know if I'm thinking of those numbers wrong, or if you see something in those groups, you go back and look at it that I didn't see. Next episode, I think, is going to be the Malta game and the Olympiacos game. What's not to love? You get a little taste of the international, you get a little taste of the Europa League. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. Yeah, go ahead and hit it. Leave a comment. We'll see you next time. I really appreciate you watching. You guys are awesome. We'll see you next time.